Hi everybody, my name is Nate Roth. Today I'm joined with... Hello, my name is Nate. I'm an Eagle Scout from Troop 40 and a senior here at Uni High. So my first question is, what is Scouts? So Scouts PSA is like an outdoor adventure program for young people where they get to learn a bunch of skills like outdoor survival and camping and first aid, and overall just have some fun, and learn some good morals. So you just got your Eagle Scout. What is that and what all do you need to do? Alright, so Eagle Scout is basically the highest rank you can achieve in scouting, and what that needs to happen is you get like 5 other ranks before you complete these requirements, but you need a total of 22 merit badges now, and you need to complete like a community service project and serve as a leader in your troop for at least 6 months as a life scout, and then as a life scout you need at least 6 months then. So it's a lot of leadership, and you need merit badges, and you need to complete a community service project. So you said something about merit badges. What are those? You mind explaining that? Alright, merit badges are basically kind of like a award or certificate that you basically completed a set of requirements regarding like a skill or like some other thing. So there's merit badges involving for like camping and hiking, and there's a wide range of them. What is an interesting merit badge you've earned? I've earned a few interesting ones. I have the nuclear science merit badge, and as well my favorite merit badge is the golf merit badge. What was your Eagle Scout project? My Eagle Scout project, I built a flag collection box for the township of St. Joseph. So I built a box for people to drop off the old used flags so the troop could then go and retire them properly. So what are some adventures you went on as a scout? I've been on a few high adventures. I've been all the way to New Mexico to go on a backpacking trip out at Philmont Scout Ranch. That was really fun. It was a week long of just carrying everything on your back and pooping in holes. So it was quite the experience. I also went up to Minnesota, where I went and did a canoe trip amongst the Boundary Waters. There, kind of brought everything in a canoe, and yeah, that was quite fun. What would you say was your favorite memory from these trips? Of course, I gotta say my favorite memory from Philmont was seeing Mount Baldy. Our trek unfortunately didn't have us climb it, go to the top of it, but it brought us kind of a little bit of ways where we got to see a really cool view of it, like behind a lake, and that was really nice. I remember us just sitting down and having lunch there because it was just such a scenic spot. My favorite memory from Boundary Waters was when I got to take like a 3-hour nap right in the sun. That was quite the story, because what happens normally out there in the Boundary Waters is most people don't canoe that much, so everyone takes a campsite before like noon. And because the people who were organizing our trip were like, these are scouts, they can go far, they scheduled us like a bunch of miles each day, so we weren't getting campsites and having to go even further, and we were just exhausted. So one day we had a mile portage ahead of us. So we were like, we're just gonna send some kids through so they can snag campsites early in the morning. So that's exactly what we did, and luckily enough, I was one of the kids who got to just sit in a campsite for like 3 hours in the sun while everyone else was portaging canoes across like a mile. So that was the best part. What about your least favorite memory? My least favorite from Boundary Waters was the complete rest of the trip. That's all I have to say. At Philmont, though, it had to be the last day because I was tasked as our patrol's navigator for our last day, which means we had to make it to a certain spot before like noon, I believe, so we could get picked up by a bus. And what happened was I accidentally sent us on a longer route, and I didn't realize this till we were like already like halfway up the mountain. So I was like, uh-oh, we're not gonna make it in time. So I was like really panicking, and it was like, this is all my fault. We're gonna not make it and die out here in the wilderness. So there's a really funny photo where my dad was like, smile, this is a cool picture. And I'm just standing there just like dead-faced. But yeah, luckily though, we did make it on time, and it was actually a really cool place where we went up and kind kind of up on top of a mountain instead of around it. So yeah, not a good memory, but it was a memory. What are some other things you've done in scouting? I've served on camp staff for 3 years now, coming up on 4. I'm gonna do it again because it's such an awesome experience. I worked out at Camp Drake, our own local scout camp here in, it's right by Oakwood, technically in Fairmont, but it's on the banks of the Salt Fork, and it's the coolest 3 summers I've done. I've served as like a first-year instructor, where I had to deal with little kids as I instructed them to get their like first requirements in scouting. And then I was also the sports director, where I got to do some more fun stuff like going mountain biking and teaching them how to eat properly. All right. Thank you for having me. Glad I could be on the show. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. And I hope to see you guys later. See ya.